I'm not even gonna fake. Underneath that mask, Bo Katan was living that Negan meme dream.
Hot diggity dog. This place is magnificent.
Yeah. Yeah.
I feel bad. I feel bad for Doctor Pershing, bruh, because he was genuinely a good dude. Like, he was genuinely did he make some mistakes along the way? Absolutely. But I feel as though he was genuinely a good guy that was just trying to do good, but he got roped up into a bad situation. That's a cliched story for a lot of people out there, but it really seemed as though everything that he was trying to do was on the up and up. That he had basically turned his back on the Empire and he was working towards something better. But yo, when Homegirl first showed up, I was like, nah, your lines is too crisp. You got like the crisp fade on the sides, and I was like, somebody taking care of you. You living a whole lot better than Doctor Pershing. Like, yeah, Doctor Pershing was in a good spot, but like, you know, he had the gruff with the beard going on. He wasn't as neatly trimmed as he was when you first saw him. He looked like he was struggling. She looked like she had just gotten out of like the spa. Like somebody was paying her on the side to eliminate anybody in that block that might end up spilling some Imperial secrets down the line. Because that's what she is. Like, she's definitely working for somebody. And I'm gonna watch the episode again, try and like suss out exactly what the hell is going on. But she's working for someone with Imperial interests. Could it be the First Order? I don't think they're gonna throw the First Order in this soon. If anything, I really feel as though Dave Filoni and Jon Favreau are trying to stay as far away from the sequels as possible and live as much as possible in this Clone Wars era. But it's so nice being back on Coruscant. Like, I think the last time we were back on Coruscant was Andor, with the Mon Mothma stuff. And you didn't really get a sense of Coruscant because she was kind of dealing with her own high society bullshit. Even the Luther stuff was kind of high society stuff until he had to, you know, don the trench coat, take off the wig, and go to work. But this was so nice seeing Coruscant again. I forgot just being a kid in the movie theater, and I think it's Attack of the Clones, when Anakin and Obi-Wan are just flying in the speeder through the city, and it's just like all these different sights zipping past. Like when the freaking cab driver turned around and was having a full conversation with him, the entire time in my head I was like, yo, my man, you need to watch the road. You need to turn around and lock your eyes on the road, playboy. And then when the doctor finally said, and the robot was like, oh yeah, and he turns around, I was like, yeah, it's great being here. I'd love to friggin' sightseeing tour all over Coruscant. Fucking take me to the War Museum and take me to whatever the hell else you were suggesting. I'm trying to see it all, because I think one of the things that the sequels really missed out on was Coruscant. Like, yes, you I also love the fact that like the stupid robot that's asking him questions is like, long live the New Republic. And I was like, you motherfuckers are on like you got like 15, 20 years before a turbo laser comes from deep space and wipes out like 5 of your core planets, and you guys will cease to be. And then it'll be the new Republic, because they're up to some nefarious shit. But it's nice being back on Coruscant. I like the fact that, well, it's not really liking the fact because billions of people died, but the New Republic basically gets wiped out, and I kind of feel as though Coruscant will end up being the center of the galactic community again, if Disney decides to continue past the sequels. So it's kind of like a little bit of a nostalgia trip. Like you're back on a planet, in a city, in a location that you're super familiar with, and you really just want to go around, explore, and figure out all of the things that have changed. Now, devious Imperial bitch. I don't know if you've ever played Star Wars: Your Republic, but she's basically the Imperial agent. And look, you really don't have to do any more than that. Like, her character feels great as an Imperial agent. Sidebar, I don't know what it is about this actress. Her name is I don't even know if I have her information up. Katie O'Brien. I was trying to figure out where I know her from. She's the rebel leader in Ant-Man Quantumania. But if you've ever played Dragon Age Inquisition, yes, if you ever played Dragon Age Inquisition, tell me she wouldn't be the perfect Clem for Iron Bull's Chargers. Like, every time she was on screen, I was like, you'd be the perfect Clem. Like, if they ever did a Dragon Age Inquisition live action series, they could just bring you in to cameo as Clem. And I would be absolutely happy and thrilled, because that would be perfect fucking casting. I would be here for it. But she's running around doing Imperial agent shit. Like, she's basically sabotaging the program. She's worked her way into the program to a level of trust, of ridiculous trust. First off, when I go to the hospital and like someone in my family has to do like a CAT scan, or they have to be put in some type of really expensive machine, the doctor isn't like, well, I'm gonna step out and I'm gonna go get a cup of coffee. You watch your grandmother and make sure she doesn't cook inside the CAT scan machine. Because at that point in time, once you step out of the room, it's like, do I really love you, grandma? Yes, we turning it down. No, we putting it to 100, and your neurons are about to fry, because she fried our boy. And I felt bad for him, because like he was pleading with them, trying to let them know like, yo, she betrayed me, like it was a trick. Like, she set this all up, like, cause she did. Like, she egged him on. She laid the seeds. Now, you could say that he basically led himself to his own downfall, and you're absolutely correct. But she laid the seeds so that he would fall quicker. And I feel bad for him, because now he's dead. And any type of information that he had in regards to what Moff Gideon was actually doing with cloning completely gets thrown out of the window. But back to the people that this show is actually about, the Mandalorians. Because, goddamn, if somebody didn't bomb the fuck out of Bo Katan's house. Like, she must have pissed off somebody fierce, because they made it a mission to bomb that castle to rubble, to send a message. And I don't know how I feel about Bo keeping the mythosaur from Din. Like, at the exact same time, Din said when he fell down, he didn't see anything, so it was only for Bo to see. But I like the fact that our boy is finally redeemed. He got his "this is the way" moment. The super hilarious part is the fact that Bo Katan accidentally got like sucked into a Mandalorian cult. But I feel like that's a good thing, because she's felt so lost. Like, she didn't know where to go, where to take her life, what exactly to do. And now it's like, yeah, okay, you're lost, but like, look at your people. Your people they may not be your favorite people or the ones that you want to be around, but they're your people. They're the last remnants of your people who aren't out there fucking around being pirates, that are living to the Mandalorian tenets. And they were so hyped to have her be a part of their community. It wasn't even like a cult situation where like, one of us. Hell no, they walked up and they were clapping her on the shoulder like, this is the way, welcome to the clan, blah 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 blah. That's great. Like, I like that. I feel as though Bo's going to end up being, or this cult, well, not even a cult anymore, because it's the traditional ways of the Mandalorian. I feel as though Bo Katan is going to lead a resurgence to that tradition, to those ways, to bring Mandalore back to what it used to be, to bring some honor back to the Mandalorians themselves. And this is her bedrock. I feel as though this entire season may end up just being the journey of Bo Katan, not only in redeeming herself, but redeeming her mistakes. First off, there's a whole other episode I need to make about the fact that she hasn't mentioned her sister at all. And there better be an episode dedicated to her basically lamenting the fact that she's the reason that Satine died. Like, you brought up dad, that's okay. Where's sis? Because the person you screwed the hardest, Bo, was Satine. So I'm liking like the fact that, you know, hey, you're in this Mandalorian family. You didn't expect to join my cult, but you're welcomed into my cult. I'm okay with that, 100%. I don't see down the line like the entire cult being like, oh, we're all going to take off our helmets because this is our new way. But I feel as though there's going to be a hybridization where once if Bo or Din becomes Mandalore, they can basically be like, you know, hey, we're doing all the Mandalorian tenets, but around fellow Mandalorians, you can remove your helmet. Your helmet is only supposed to be on when you're not around fellow Mandalorians. I'm okay with that rule change. I feel as though once you're Mandalorian, you're basically president for life. You can do what the hell you want. But this is a solid episode. I know a lot of people probably came into this thinking that this was going to be 55 minutes of Din Djarin. Instead, we kind of got 45 minutes of like the Imperial remnants, or the nefarious shit the Imperial remnants are up to, sabotaging the people that actually want to live a better life. But I'm okay with that because it's setting up something darker that's kind of happening in the back. And of course, fucking Moff Gideon got away. Like, where the hell he go? He was under lock and key. How'd he escape? What's going on with him? I guess we're gonna figure out next week. But let me know what you thought about this episode. Comment down below, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.